At the heart of London's ceremonial life stands a proud symbol of heritage, the King's Guard and his noble horse. Yet amidst the beauty and formality, moments of discourtesy and carelessness still occur. In this video, we witness several unfortunate incidents where tourists crossed boundaries, both literally and figuratively, reminding us all of the deep importance of respect for tradition, safety, and public decorum. A man pulled the horse's reins while posing with his grandson. The guard calmly pulled the horse back. A woman crossed the barrier and was painfully bitten by the horse, a clear lesson in respect. This woman repeatedly touched the reins. The guard pulled back and showed visible frustration with her rude behavior. A man posed rudely next to the royal horse, ignoring rules and risking a serious incident. Two men blocked the guard's path. The guard shouted, "Make way!" to clear his route. The guard yelled at a crowd with umbrellas who surrounded the horse, obstructing the ceremonial space. The guard reminded a woman to stay behind the barrier after she stepped too close to the horse. Tourists walked through the box. The guard shouted loudly, "Get out of the box!" A rude female tourist entered the horse's restricted area and was quickly told, "Out of the box!" Two women crossed the boundary near the horse. The guard immediately told them to step back. A strict guard enforced the white line rule, telling a man not to step over the boundary. Two tourists crossed into the restricted area and were warned by the guard to move back immediately. A man ignored the guard's warning and stood in the forbidden zone for several more seconds. Father and son crossed the line to take a photo. The guard looked at them with visible disappointment. The guard firmly told the man, "Don't touch the horse, sir," after an inappropriate reach toward the reins.
Don't push the horse, sir.
A clueless woman parked her bike at horse guards. Police quickly stepped in and told her to move it. This woman got too close to the horse and was nearly bitten. She was clearly startled. The guard asked a strangely dressed man to leave the horse area. Rules apply to everyone. Fed up with disrespect, the guard shouted at the male tourist to move away immediately. "Make way!" the king's guard shouted powerfully to clear the path from wandering tourists. This female tourist ignored the rules twice and was firmly told, "Out of the box!" A girl was warned several times after crossing the barrier. She gave the guard a blaming look. "Out of the box!" the guard yelled as the woman stepped into the forbidden white area. This boy stepped past the line and was politely reminded by the guard to stay behind the boundary. A huge tourist leaned too close and nearly got bitten. The horse made him jump in fear. A father and son were told to get out of the box after crossing into restricted space. Another boundary crossed. The guard immediately told this rude male tourist, "Out of the box." Testing patience, this man crossed the white line twice. On the second time, the guard reacted firmly.
Let's go. Ala, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Follow Christy.
A guard reminded this man that stepping over the boundary is not allowed, even for a quick photo. "Can I touch your horse?" she asked. The guard, staying calm, responded, "Step back." Dear viewers, in a world often filled with haste, there are still places where tradition and tenderness come together in the most touching ways. Today, we invite you to enjoy a collection of heartwarming moments at the Royal Horse Guards, where children, families, and even veterans share gentle encounters with these noble horses and their devoted guardians. Let us pause and appreciate these quiet scenes of kindness, respect, and joy. A sweet boy holding a stuffed toy was carried by his father to the horse for a photo moment. A retired British Army veteran visited the horse guards, gently petting the horse and chatting with the guards. A proud dad brought his adorable 4-week-old baby to meet the horse guards for a special family moment.
Wow, amazing.
A kind guard comforted a nervous child, showing him where to pat the horse gently and safely.
Gets close, ever. Here we have lawbreakers. I think that might be one of the kings on the left. Yeah. It's the king's cousin.
This boy respected the white line rule, waving politely to the horse and the royal guard nearby. The corporal of horse made a warm entrance and greeted the King's Guard's father, creating a special moment. A little girl gave a sweet wave goodbye to the garden horse, capturing a heartwarming farewell. This excited boy couldn't stop waving at the horse, clearly delighted by the friendly royal animal. Adorable moment as a curious boy touched a horse for the first time, guided carefully by an adult. A baby girl in a wheelchair lit up with joy upon seeing the King's Guard horse during a Kids' Day trip. An elderly woman, full of affection for horses, gently petted one and received a tender response in return. A lovable dog posed calmly with the horse for a charming photo, bringing smiles to those nearby. The guard kindly slowed his pace so a father and baby girl could snap a lovely photo together. A young girl respectfully bowed and saluted the King's Guard and horse, showing admiration for tradition. From her stroller, a cheerful baby waved happily to the majestic horse and its guard. An elderly man lovingly held his infant while taking a memorable photo with the horse and guard. A senior man in a wheelchair, hugging his dog, enjoyed a peaceful visit with the King's Guard horse. An elderly lady in a wheelchair posed with her family for a beautiful photo near the royal horses. A young fan proudly wore a King's Guard uniform and posed for a memorable photo with the horse. Touching moment as a real policeman saluted a little boy dressed as a mini officer near the guards. Adorable twin girls posed with the King's Guard horse. Even the horse looked curious, like seeing double. A sweet girl in her mother's arms waved at the calm horse and the guard, sharing a peaceful moment. Cutest moment ever. A baby reached out and gently touched the horse for the very first time. A little girl waved warmly to the guard. Her innocent greeting brought smiles to everyone around. Sweet smiles all around as a baby enjoyed a family photo moment near the King's Guard horse. A pregnant woman captured a beautiful memory, smiling as she posed with the royal horse nearby. Children had a joyful time visiting the horse guard during their half-term holiday, filled with fun and laughter. Twin boys were full of joy as they posed with the guard and horse, enjoying every second of it. A lovely girl gently petted the horse, who seemed to enjoy the soft affection and friendly gesture. Three baby girls in a stroller shared an adorable moment as their mom brought them to see the horse. At the heart of Britain's royal tradition, the King's Guards and their noble horses stand in solemn service. Yet not all visitors approach with due respect. In today's video, we reflect on troubling moments when tourists cross the line, literally and figuratively, at Horse Guards Parade. These scenes serve as reminders that heritage must be honored, and that courtesy is always the mark of a true guest. A disrespectful tourist tried to touch the guard for a photo. He was quickly shoved away for crossing the line. This man stared at the King's Guard horse for over 30 minutes, an awkward and inappropriate display of behavior. Too close for comfort, a tourist got shouted at after rudely invading the guard's space for a photo. She ignored all signs and touched the horse, prompting an immediate, loud warning from the King's Guard. A tourist blocked the guard's path and learned the hard way. Royal duties take precedence always. Mocking the guard's posture, this arrogant tourist stood in the way, forcing the guard to push through. They tried provoking the wrong King's Guard and faced swift, serious consequences for their actions. This woman struck a ridiculous pose next to the guard, turning sacred tradition into a joke. Despite being told twice to move, the tourist ignored every warning until the guard reacted more firmly. Police had to intervene as a relentless Karen kept harassing the guards during their ceremonial duty. A man grabbed the reins without permission. He was immediately warned by the guard to step back. This woman got a surprise nudge from the guard after getting too close while taking a photo. A man crossed the restricted line, only to be swiftly removed by a vigilant female guard. Chaos erupted when a woman screamed at police during the solemn changing of the guard ceremony. Crossing the line has consequences. This woman was lightly kicked by the guard to restore space. The guard yelled just in time, saving a man from getting bitten after stepping too close to the horse. With firm presence, the guard leaned forward and told the woman to step out of the ceremonial box. As she approached the restricted area, the royal guard responded instantly, stopping her in her tracks. A woman crossed the line with her daughter. She was immediately warned for approaching the guard's horse. A young boy crossed the boundary. Guards reminded him firmly, parents must supervise children near the royal horses. This young man ignored the rules and entered the horse area, only to be firmly removed by the guard. A rude tourist crossed the line and had to be warned twice before finally stepping back. Using his horse, the guard guided a woman out of the ceremonial box after she ignored boundaries. The crowd blocked the path, forcing the guard to shout loudly so tourists would clear the way. A girl crossed the white line and got warned. Her strange, smug reaction surprised many viewers. This rude young man tried to provoke the royal guard. Completely unacceptable behavior at a royal site.
You are handsome. You like my curly hair? High five. Down low. No, but
Mark, you're the most unfunny person I've ever met.
you are handsome.
Touching the reins is a serious violation. The guard immediately removed the woman from the restricted area. Ignoring danger signs, a mother led her child into the horse area, a reckless and risky decision. This man boldly entered a restricted area near the royal horses and was instantly told to leave. A female tourist was nearly bitten by the horse, a close call caused by ignoring safety warnings. In the heart of London, where time-honored traditions meet the innocence of childhood, some of the most tender moments unfold. Not with grandeur, but with quiet grace. Today, we invite you to step into the world of the King's Guard horses, noble creatures who do more than serve, they connect. From shy glances to warm smiles, these beautiful horses share truly gentle moments with young visitors. Join us as we relive these touching encounters, each one a reminder of kindness, curiosity, and the silent magic of presence. A touching moment. A soldier buys poppies from a veteran, respectfully salutes after adjusting his beret. So sweet. A boy in a wheelchair waves goodbye to the garden horse with a big smile. This majestic horse gently bonds with a little girl, who lovingly strokes its face with affection. A warm and sweet moment between the King's Guard horse and a kind little girl. The royal horse brought pure joy to this little girl, who smiled brightly from the sweet interaction. The king's horse gazed at this shy little tourist, making her cover her face in adorable embarrassment. Precious expressions from kids as they pose with the Royal Guard's horse for a memorable photo. This royal horse gently showed affection to a baby boy being held during a lovely photo moment. A baby girl in a stroller enjoys quietly watching the majestic King's Guard and his horse. Adorable moment. A baby girl reaches out, eager to touch the gentle horse. This little boy beams with joy as the friendly royal horse poses and lovingly connects during their photo. A touching moment as the baby girl, held by her father, gently touches the royal horse for the first time.
Did you get one?
Adorable boy and girl blow sweet kisses toward the royal horse, creating a heartwarming connection. Two little sisters show pure affection to the royal guard and his horse in a tender moment. Curious baby stares in awe at the royal horse from her stroller, mesmerized by its grace. Joyful sisters pose cheerfully with the royal horse, capturing a moment they'll never forget. A mother and her sweet baby share a gentle forehead touch with the royal horse, pure warmth. Newborn rests peacefully in stroller beside his father and the royal horse. Such a tender moment. A proud father lifts his baby for a precious photo beside the royal guard and his majestic horse. Charming girl strikes a fun pose with her toy beside the gentle royal guard horse. Little boy stares in admiration at the royal guard captivated by the uniform and proud stance. Sweet little girl lovingly poses beside the king's horse. Such a magical, innocent moment. This young girl shows deep respect while posing solemnly beside the royal guard. So dignified. A moving exchange between the royal guard and a young girl's heartfelt letter, truly touching. These siblings joyfully pet the royal horse for the first time, full of wonder and laughter. The little girl gently touches the royal guard horse, beaming with excitement and affection. Mother brings daughter to meet the royal horse. She lovingly strokes it, forming a quiet bond. The horse seems to enjoy the girl's gentle touch, showing trust and calmness in return. With playful charm, the girl poses with the royal horse, bringing smiles to nearby visitors. Two sweet girls wave goodbye to the royal guard and horse, a farewell full of warmth. She stands still, hand outstretched, her energy calm and inviting. The horse feels her kindness and steps forward, choosing trust. It's a moment so pure, it touches the soul. Her quiet presence radiates respect. The horse senses her warmth, reaching out gently as if to say, "I trust you," a heartwarming exchange of unspoken understanding. The young man stands at a respectful distance. The horse blinks slowly, recognizing his kindness. With a soft nudge, the horse offers affection, leaving a warm glow in the heart. An apple in her hand sparks curiosity. The horse creeps closer, his eyes bright with delight. The sweetness of this moment is as simple as it is heartwarming. A tiny hand reaches up, and the horse gently lowers his head. The baby's giggle lights up the moment, a tender union of innocence and kindness that warms the heart. The horse leans in, pressing his face softly against the guard. It's a gesture filled with love and trust. A bond so deep it stirs something inside us all. The horse bends low, his every movement careful and kind. The child's joyful smile says it all, a touching moment of mutual understanding. As the boys pose, the horse surprises them with a gentle kiss. Laughter fills the air, a heartwarming memory that will last a lifetime. The horse rests his head on her shoulder, knowing she's a true horse lover. It's a deeply moving gesture of trust and shared love. A playful push from the horse reminds her to respect his space. Even in mischief, the horse's intelligence and gentle nature leave a lasting impression. The horse keeps nudging her head, sniffing her hair with gentle curiosity. It's playful, sweet, and heartwarming. A soft nudge, then another. The horse shows he's tired of people getting too close. Respect is a two-way street. The horse plays with a rope, entertaining himself in the simplest way. It's a small, joyful moment that's impossible not to smile at. A glance shared between the Royal Guard horse and the lady as she leaves. It's a moment of connection, fleeting yet memorable. As the man poses for a picture, the horse leans in, rubbing his head. It's as if he's saying, "I like you." The horse rubs against the woman as she touches him. A tender, affectionate moment that shows how much he trusts her. The King's Guard horse turns and rubs against a familiar guard. His affection is clear, a testament to their bond. A woman approaches for a picture, and the playful horse leans in, trying to kiss her. It's a sweet, funny moment. The Royal Guard horse licks the woman's neck and head as she stands next to him. She laughs, enjoying his playful affection. As a disabled man passes by and pets him, the Royal Guard horse stays calm and kind. A moment of pure respect and tenderness. The Royal Guard horse nods softly as the lady touches him, as if acknowledging her love. A simple but touching moment of connection. A tourist stands for a photo, and the horse turns to kiss his hand. The man pets him back, creating a sweet and mutual moment of affection. The horse lowers its head, leaning slightly toward the man next to him. The man smiles, thrilled by the horse's warm, friendly interaction. Such a joyful connection. The Royal Guard horse crouches down to interact with a little girl showering her with affection. Her laughter and delight make this moment truly magical. The horse gently nudges the boy's head as they pose for a photo. The boy's smile says it all. He's loving this sweet moment with the gentle giant. A man gets a little too close, and the horse playfully nips at him. The king's guard and corporal try to hold back laughter, adding a touch of humor to this playful moment.